Well, I was wrong. I never thought I'd see this place actually gutted and cleaned out. But I've read that a group called the Decay Devils have purchased this, and they've been maintaining it, and they've done a lot to it. I'm not quite sure what the complete rundown on it is. However, you can see that it's been cleaned up, and it looks amazing compared to, what it used to be. I mean, look at this. We're actually gonna get a train going by. That's a killer shot right there. Wow. Hopefully we're gonna turn this into something new and revitalize it, which would be awesome for the city of Gary to be able to do that. Never been able to look back this way until we've been so filled with garbage. Look at the tunnels and everything. This is the side of the building, by the way. See? Interesting. There's the other side of it. That's the tracks up there. Wow. It's so much easier to look at like this than it was before, with stuff everywhere, just laying everywhere. What a beautiful building. 1910. Look at this. Big shout out to everyone that's involved trying to do something with the building. It's pretty amazing. Never have had the access to this, much of it. Stairs. Wow. I really don't know what to say. I don't know where everything was at in perspective, but it sure is cool to be able to look at it like this now. And those stairs are pretty solid. I mean, hopefully. I had to go up here and look. Just can't help myself. Whew. There it is, all cleaned up. And I know I say it every time I'm here, but this is where they actually use the gang hideout for the original Gangsters movie, for the Rebs. Back here is where they were shooting the basketball scene at. However, we're really here for the old 1910 structure. I mean, look at this. This place is amazing. Wow. If you remember in that movie scene, here's where everybody was pulling up at. They're all getting out of their cars, and they're walking across the tracks right here. That wall right there is where Kenny was sitting watching them play basketball. And right here is where all that went down. But not to get on that original Gangsters movie, but it's pretty cool that was here. This is the exact spot. That train wasn't there, you'd be able to see City Hall. And if you look at that scene in there, you'll see City Hall right in the background. All right, enough of that. Let's get on to what we're here for. Wow, the cleanup of Union Station. It's always been filled with trash, garbage, debris, nail woods, all that stuff, and I've never seen it cleaned out like this. You definitely see more. A. Bolter's son, Chicago, Illinois. Look at this. Old pulleys. See them? Side doors on the side of the tracks. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is where they loaded cargo at. I'm gonna take a kind of an uneducated guess, but a common sense guess, that down this road on the side of the building, on the south side of the building, right down there, is where they would bring stuff to load up to the trains and load it in here and put it on the trains over there, or vice versa, because that road does go around. So it makes sense that they would bring and load up stuff here. Obviously, it's a loading dock of some sort. I know people out there know that information, exactly what that was, but you can see the elevated platform right here. See, all this is elevated up high, and the tracks are right there. So you also have tracks on this side, but there's nothing connecting that side to this building. See how that road goes around? It comes over here, and this looks like it was probably a big loading dock right here. And that's where they stored the cargo. That's my uneducated guess on it, but it makes sense. Very happy to be able to do this one. I never thought I would see the building get cleaned out, but it's a start. From what I've read, there's supposed to be some kind of new company they're trying to open up in here. I mean, the building can be saved now that you see the bones of it, and I've never seen it this clean. It's a good day. It's a very good day. Love things like this. Now, to go down those sketchy stairs. Oh, let's hope I don't fall. Hold your breath with me, everybody. I just had stuff crumbling and fall in my hair. Pretty scared right now. How's it going? I'm pretty scared right now. I am. I'm being as careful as I can. How's it going? I am. Yeah, of course I am. Who else would do those crazy stairs? What's that?
They call it ruin porn.
Ruin porn? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
All right. Nice to meet you. Steel City Storm. I don't know if you ever watched my channel. Yeah?
I was
You want
in efforts to get this.
Are you part of the Decay Devils?
No, but I'm adjacent. You know.
I'm making a video right now for my channel.
Okay.
You ever heard of the Steel City Storm? I do a lot of buildings here in Gary.
It's one guy I know that drives around. I don't know if it's you.
It's me.
Videos.
Do you want to be on film? Do you mind?
Sure.
How's it going?
Doing well. How you doing?
I'm all right. You just watched me coming down those sketchy stairs. Okay, I'm still catching my breath on that. You said you had something to do with this.
Well, at the beginning, when they had the cleanup, you know, I volunteered with, and I'm familiar with the leader of the Decay Devils, Mr. Tyrell Anderson. I was on the Gary Historic Preservation Commission for several years. And right now it's on hiatus, but hopefully once the new administration, comes in, they'll reinstate it. And I look forward to being hopefully the president of the Gary Historic Preservation Board.
Okay.
You know, and so I'm happy to see this building being preserved.
Right.
We don't have that many left in Gary.
No.
You know, our historic architecture is, you know, being
1910 at that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I have done several videos here. I've been doing YouTube for about 7 years now.
Okay.
I'm a Gary guy. Franklin Bailey, Lou Wallace, Kenny King.
Cool.
And I love my city, and anybody watch the channel, they all been following me, and they know I love my city. I do this for the memories.
Okay.
I post a lot of this, and you know, sometimes you gotta look past the decay.
Yeah.
And remember the memories. It's memories. You know, how many people, oh, my grandma used to take me there. Oh, my granddad did there. Oh, my dad used to work there. I remember going there.
But not only the memories, but when you have a project like this, you can also see it in the future because it's been preserved.
Right.
You know, and so a lot of people say, well, Gary's too far gone. There's not really much left, but as long as, I mean, even if it's just one building left, that's one that we save.
Absolutely.
You know, and so I believe that if we save what's left, there would be enough.
You're right.
You know, and so when I was on the commission, the Historic Preservation Commission, you know, they tore down the Memorial Auditorium.
We did videos on that. We followed that whole thing.
I was able to get them to save a lot of the stuff that they tore down. And I wanted to, you know, when I have time now, because I'm working in California for the government, but hopefully I'll be back in a few months. But I want to design a monument with those pieces that are remaining, and make it a centerpiece of like a new park or a new green space somewhere in downtown Gary. So that's one of the things that I want to start working on. So I'm sharing my ideas, and sometimes I'm like, maybe I should keep them to myself. But
that's what this is about. Now you have you have an audience out there that's listening. I mean, the viewers of my channel, and it's a growing thing, and it's a giving thing, and it's a loving thing, and all the positivity that we can pull out of this and show people different perspectives like this. I've never been in here.
Oh, wow.
And all the times, well, I've been in here, but I've never seen the bones of it. I've never seen it cleaned out.
Actually shot some movies in
here.
The
original gangsters. Yeah. Oh, when you go to my channel, if you've never been there, you should subscribe to my channel too, because
Steel City
Storm. I'll hit you with the wristband for you leave. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of you. You'll see I have playlists in original gangsters movie and filming locations. I've done this, I don't know, about 5-6 times, but
the Methodist church where they filmed some of the scenes from one of the Transformers movies. So we still have a lot of, you know,
St. Mary's,
a lot of grand, like monumental buildings that are still left. There could be, man, it's still potential here. There is still a lot here that could, you know, and when you blend the old with the new, whatever we build, you know, and I wrote an article, and the Times published it last year. I wish I could, maybe I could send it to you and you can post it on your channel. Because I believe that it got overlooked, because when they put it in there, I didn't really know they was going to put it in there. But I talked about how Gary, not only do they destroy their historic buildings that could be repurposed, but also a lot of the new buildings that they put up, the designs are terrible. It's like they just allow anything to go up.
It's cheap and fast.
I call it desperation development.
Desperation.
You know, when they're just so desperate to have anything built here that they don't have any design standards for how it should look. And so they could completely rebuild Gary with all brand new buildings, and it'll still look ugly as it does now if they don't make the buildings something that we could be proud of.
You have to have the mystique about it.
Throwing up a tool shed or something just because it's new, they're like, look at this, but it looks like you know, it has no aesthetic quality to it whatsoever.
You're right.
Know? And so,
but look at a place like this, 1910. 1910. There's no walls. There's a couple little cracks here and there, but
New York was built the same year this was built, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, and it's very historic to our city. You know, and a lot of people, when they hear Gary, Indiana, they always automatically associate Michael Jackson, the Jacksons, but there's a lot more history here.
And a lot more famous people from here besides the Jacksons as well. You know, like dozens of famous people that you really don't even think about. They were either born and raised in Gary, or some major part of their life has something to do with Gary.
Fred the Hammer, Denise Williams, who else? Count Dante. What else?
It's a lot of people. I didn't know that
I can't.
Teresa Randall was born in Gary. I
Okay.
didn't know that. You know, she
Right.
was an actress that was in a lot of movies back in the 90s and early 2000s. But yeah, we can go on and on.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe what we need to do is maybe hook up again. Reach out to me on my page. Let's come back, man, and do a good interview.
Okay. Oh man, I can. Yeah.
And hey,
Just
I'm gonna
caught me off guard today, but believe
You
me,
caught me off guard. I was coming down those sketchy stairs. I see you walking like,
a treasure trove of knowledge and wealth about this place.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit you with a little bit of merch. And reach out to me, man. Let's do this again, all right?
Okay, no problem. Looking forward to
All right,
it.
but here we are, Gary train station,
That's
built
right.
1910, and it's good people like this that care about the history and that have their finger on the pulse of the city that are going to make these little places come back and hopefully preserve for generations to come.
Yes.
I appreciate you, my good man, and you guys are hopefully out there you enjoyed the little walk around, unexpected little treat there at the end, my man. Hey, it was a pleasure, and we'll see you next round.
All right, guys.
Hey,
Thank
you should tell them to hit that like and subscribe for the storm.
Okay. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe for the Steel City Storm channel.
My man.
All right.
See you next round.
Okay.